What's up, guys? Dallas here. We are back again live with some more Battlefield 2042 hype, playing some Battlefield 4. Go ahead and pull up the chat. How's everybody doing tonight? Those of you that are here, those of you that are watching a replay, appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. Pull this back up here. Pull the chat up. And let's get back into it. Guys, I am having a really hard time containing my excitement for Battlefield 2042. I am getting super hyped for it. Like, I'm so excited. I think I want to do a larger map. I don't think I really want to do the Pearl and all that. I don't know that I want vanilla maps either, but we'll try it out and see. Yeah, I mean, every time I see a new video drop about Battlefield 2042, I start watching. I've not been this excited for a game drop in years. Honestly, I'm trying to think of the last one. I feel like there's one that I'm just doing an injustice to that I definitely was super excited for, but I can't even remotely remember what it was. Not even a little bit. Alright, so should be able to throw on a better scope now. 8 times, and yep, we do have a variable zoom. Barrel, we don't want a suppressor. We got our bipod. And boom. Squad. Do you have any 4 out of 5s? No, but here's a 3 out of 5. With some more snipers, looks perfect. Not perfect. This is not hardcore. This is hardcore, so I can't spawn on anybody. I forgot about that. Can you shoot the pilot out? I don't know if you can or not on this. I don't think you can. Anybody else just hanging out over there, or is it just the tank guy? What did he just do? You ready for Battlefield 20? I am, man. I'm so excited. Welcome to the channel, J Crow. Oh, where we go? Got him. Yeah, I'm super excited. That's what I was just saying, was every single video or information or news that's dropping about it right now, I mean, I'm absolutely just super hyped for. Over his head. What? Perfect angle there where I can't see them. If you're new to my Battlefield streams, just a FYI, I'm a level 20 now on Battlefield 4, and this is literally my first attempt at keyboard mouse FPS ever. So if some of it just looks really noobish, that is why. But we're definitely 10 times better than we were when we first started. We were absolutely abysmal at first. Somebody sees me. What's that flashing up there? It's just part of the map. Is that always the thing? So I'm pretty sure you can't get up there. No, stop trying to barrel. Stop trying to barrel. Question is, who is shooting at me? Person just got erased from the game. They're shooting at me again. Huh. Don't worry, I suck at FPS. Just found your channel by mistake. Hey, maybe it wasn't a mistake. Appreciate you tuning in. No, yeah, I've been a controller player my entire life. Never even tried. Who are you shooting at, man? I've never even tried keyboard and mouse outside of about 2 years ago. I did a Let's Play on Borderlands 2. And then on my channel right now, it's been a few weeks since I've done an episode, but I'm doing a Let's Play right now of Halo. I'm on Combat Evolved. We were starting from the beginning. And those are the only 2 times I've ever tried keyboard and mouse. I've never tried it competitively on like an FPS. Yeah, I don't know where those guys were. I was in a bad spot anyway. Never tried competitively on an FPS. I did play one game of Fortnite. I installed it back when it was really popular. I installed it on the computer because I played it a bunch on console. Installed it on the computer. Dude was like literally from me to that tree right there, just walking right across, and I couldn't hit a single shot on him. And I was like, yeah, that's enough for me. And so when I went to play this on PC the other day, I was having a really hard time getting my controller to connect to my computer. And so I went ahead and just said, screw it, let's try it. And it's been a journey, man. It's been rough, but we are definitely significantly better than we were when we started. Somebody sees me. If you find yourself interested enough and want to subscribe, always appreciated. And drop a like. But of course, if not, you're just here to hang out. Always appreciate that too. It makes the streams a lot better when somebody's here, for sure. What? Where's that guy at? 4 times? Couldn't have been that far. That was a really great shot. Wonder if they're going to make a new Bad Company. I hope so. I don't know at this point. I mean, people have been asking for that for like 15 years, so however long it's been. And so, who knows? Now, one thing that you might get excited about if you haven't looked into it yet, the news they just released on Battlefield, highly recommend going and watching Jack Frags. It's about a 10-minute video. He just uploaded a 14-minute video on it as well about Battlefield 2042 Portal. If you've looked into that at all, it actually combines Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3 you can mess around with all their characters, all their weapons, all their vehicles, and change how you want it to impact a server. You know, you could have a... Where I'm scrap. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You could affect their... That should have hit. Where did you go? Back off? Bro, what? He had the leverage and he backed off. But like, they brought back 2 maps from each of the games too. What am I shooting? See ya. They brought back 2 maps from each of those games too. Yeah, grenade with the smile face. Yeah, exactly. If you've not watched it yet, go watch Jack Frags' video. He actually does a great breakdown as to what all this entitles and includes, and then he just uploaded another one that goes in even more depth with like comparison of the way it looks now, and then an interview with one of the developers on the Portal team. I honestly think Portal alone is gonna be revolutionary for gaming. Our teammate couldn't save you. I tried. He didn't die though. I think it's gonna be revolutionary for gaming, honestly, with the open source and allowing people to create what they want on it. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna compete with that, honestly. What was that? Did you just... Oh, it's a mortar, I think. See ya. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. I think it's gonna be dope. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to level up my recon class. Trying to get back to the M98B. I used to play this game a ton on Xbox. Oh, Xbox 360. And then when I went from 360 to 1, I got it for Xbox One. And then when I went from Xbox One to PS4, I got it for that too. So the fact that this game is still this popular 8 years after the fact. Now, granted, it's been boosted because it's 2042, absolutely. But the fact that this is people's go-to to get ready for 2042 because of their excitement. Oh, GG. Yep. Because of their excitement, that just tells you, like, just speaks levels to how good this game is. I'd say 3 was probably my favorite, but that was my first. So I never got the joys of Battlefield Bad Company 2, but I know anybody that got to play that game in its prime absolutely swear by it. So I'll never question how good it is. Why are we barricading into a rock? Stay there, stay there. Ah, he changed direction on me. Am I parachuting with that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, tank, gotcha. I still think those should be removed from hardcore. They literally, they see a sniper scope or a light flash from a gun barrel and they just shoot and it's instant death. Can't stand them, they're annoying. This is gonna be awful, awful, awful. I literally... I literally don't even know how to fly them, if I'm being completely honest. I don't even know how to switch guns in it. Sometimes I play Bad Company Campaign just for fun. It's a good game. I'll have to do that one day. How did that still... What? Curve around a building to hit? Alrighty. I should have hit something on that building, you would think. Yeah, I'll have to try it one day. I mean, everybody I ever ask about it just sings its praises. That played it, that's like their all-time. One of these days, I try it all the time. One of these days, I'm gonna hit one of these ridiculous shots on these helicopters. A 3 and 7, God. I think I got all 3 kills in one life and haven't done anything since. What are you shooting at, bro? What do you even have a view on from here? I hate to tell you, this ain't a good spot. What's your name? Crinsation? Yeah, you get the same amount of kills I do, so. Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Relax, just trying to be friends. It's really nice talking to you. I'm learning English. This is really good practice. Where are you from? Really good at it. I would have never known. Like, pretty much, I'm rereading it now, but I don't see any issues, man. I mean, that's really good. What? And, Costa Rica? Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, you're doing really well. Do you still live in Costa Rica, or you live in the United part of the States? Because I can't really say any, like, Costa Rica is part of the U.S. now, isn't it? Or am I being really ignorant? Is it Puerto Rico? I feel like Costa Rica is. I definitely could be extremely ignorant right now, so I'm so sorry. I know it's one of the two, not both. I gotta look this up. This is bothering me. I feel really bad because I'm starting to think it was Puerto Rico. Yeah, it is not because it was Puerto Rico. That's right. Double checking real quick. Yep, that's right. My mistake. That's why I wanted to correct it, because I definitely knew that wasn't... It didn't sound right, and... Let me pull this back up so I can see chat again. There we go. Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. Yeah, I know they're two completely different countries. I just for some reason thought Costa Rica was the one that was part of the U.S. and not Puerto Rico. Still relatively recent in our history. What? I did not hit him. I think they... No, they didn't get him. He's still running. Ah, he's hiding. Happens all the time, does it? It shouldn't. That's pretty sad. Did I just hit marker him? I did, and now he's running. That should have killed him. That should have killed him. Oh, did you see that? How in the world? That'd be cool. What's up, Zach? I haven't talked to you in a hot minute. You getting Battlefield 2042? So, day one, man, we gotta be going. I'm buying a PC. That's what I'm playing on right now. I'm about 3 weeks into playing on keyboard and mouse, still learning it. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. I knew one of them was gonna kill me, but I was gonna move on to the second. Yeah, I'm about 3 weeks to playing keyboard and mouse. Definitely looking a lot better than I did once upon a time. Oh, who's shooting at me? Where are we at? Yeah, playing it looks really good, and apparently the new COD is going to be World War II again. Yeah, that's what I was hearing, and as soon as I heard that, I lost all interest, man. I just don't like that era of war for gaming. I just don't think it's good. It's not necessarily that it's bad, it's just that it's been done a million times. Could this be it? It should have been it. I'm dead. Oh, there's people on here with us, gotcha. See, like Metal Gear? I've never played it. I played one of them, but it was a very limited, like, one mission kind of thing to try it out, and it was actually really, really fun. I just never got into it. And yeah, it does look really good. Have you looked at the new Portal stuff yet? Where and how? Where? Where? Where am I getting shot from? It was a really good game from what I played. Like, I like the sneakiness part of it. Okay. I wanna up that range some. Portal stuff looks like it could be awesome. Yeah, I agree. You watch Jack Frack's breakdown of it? He's got 2 videos out on it now. They're both actually great watches. I've been keeping up with Battlefield 2042 like crazy, and I somehow missed the Portal drop. Like, when that got announced, I was like, I had no idea that was even a thing. Some of these people hitting me, like, I have no idea where they're at. I haven't really watched a bunch of Battlefield 2042 news, just seen the trailers and stuff on Twitter. Yeah, I'm getting, like, obnoxiously excited, and it's becoming a problem. Getting ran out of breath. Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker, having to Costa Rica with Driller because we don't have an army. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm getting a lot better at the muscle memory for, like, buttons to change things. I want to hit one of these chopper shots so bad. I try it way too much. When I hit one, it's gonna be glorious. What? Okay, I did 98 damage to him. Gotcha. Hang around, it says counts as kill. Oh, what? Get the chop? Yeah. I try, man. I try to get the chop every time I see one. Oh, why'd you stop? And then change direction on me. Come on. There it is. Oh! I hit him! Somebody finish him. Somebody finish him. This is hardcore. I should never see a hit marker with a sniper rifle. Come on now. Stand up, bud. I see someone back there. I don't know what that was at first. And for them to have that flag, ain't nobody spawning there. I guess I don't blame them, but still.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized. Sorry, man. There appears to be an enemy LAV operating north of you.
By nobody, I mean nobody spawning there. There's a tank. Guess we're moving on from that. I'll spawn on D, I guess.
Due east of your locations, there's an enemy boat.
Oh. Try at him. Teammate parachuter.
Objective Bravo is neutralized.
All teammates, so I guess they got that on.
Control the Bravo.
Got that locked down.
Enemy helicopter east of your current position.
Обнаружена вражеская вертушка. Обнаружена вражеская вертушка.
All right, thanks.
Honestly, I have no idea where any of them are.
Обнаружен вражеский ЛВ.
Yeah, there's nothing going on there.
We have neutralized objective Delta. East of your position. I've seen an enemy sniper.
Now we're taking D too, so how are they not taking D? Whoa! God, I hate those things. I feel like I could probably use a little bit better verbiage than taking D, but what's the map vote? Forgot to vote, so I guess it's just is what it is. I think we unlocked another sniper. SVA. Let me see what else we got for this. Don't care about the iron sights. We get a 7 times. Do we have an accessory? iPod? Nah, then we'll just stick with the scout. Or not the scout, the M40. Go.
I've spotted an enemy light armored vehicle east of where you are.
Oh. What? Okay, dude, I knew that stupid tank would kill me. God. Bet you anything, he's one of the top players. He is the top player. That's the thing about hardcore, man. You get your hands on a tank, you just drive around the entire game killing people. It's nonsense.
East of your current position. Listen up. We've lost control of objective Bravo. Of your position.
I'm dead. They're trying. is.
Listen up. I have eyes on an AT soldier east of where you're at. Anti-tank soldier east of your location. Listen up. Objective Bravo neutralized.
Not bipod here?
We're taking objective Bravo.
Y'all seeing this, right? Ah, had to reload. Really curious why I can't bipod here.
I need repairs for my vehicle.
A little odd.
Sniper east of your current position right now.
Here we go. Marker, that's always fun. It's the range. That should have been a direct hit.
Tobacco's neutralized.
Countering now.
There's an enemy chopper east of your
Where's he coming from? I'm dead, waiting to see the shot. Killed me. Somebody else. So close, I know. I don't know how that didn't hit. Oh, crap.
objective Echo.
Hey, it didn't kill me.
Objective Bravo has been taken over by the enemy.
Oh, he scooted last second. Scooted again, sit still, man. Now he's running. I think I hit him on that one. Blade of grass got right in my way. Other beacon. I swear that dude's been personally targeting me. I think I've died to that alone 3 times this game. Oh crap. I knew it. Dang it. What are they doing in the chat right now? Bunch of idiots. Close your eyes. This is bad. I've literally spawned in twice and just slamming into these radio towers. Try this again. This isn't out of the map. A little sus. Definitely feel like it should be. But you can't buy pot up here. Yes. Oh, you're right down here. Yeah, there you are. Still, bud. Oh, he stopped. Stopped again. How do these people get so lucky? I'll be running in a straight line and then just stop out of nowhere.
Be advised, objective Echo has been neutralized.
Come on back. Challenge it. Come on. Ah, game over. Cheaters, it seem like. What? Nah, I'm pretty sure a lot of these servers have anti-cheats on them. Because like you'll see when there are cheaters, it pops up, like they'll get banned like instantly. The actual admins have put them in on there. Six and 17, terrible. Again, we're trying to level up recon. Is the only reason why we're doing this. What map we got? Okay, okay. Sniping's gonna be a little tricky on this one. Let's see if we have any sights unlocked for any DMRs and rock those. The only DMR we got, okay. And no sights, fantastic. Try it out though. If it's bad, we'll go back to the sniper. Big deal. Okay. Decent kick on it if you're spraying. Let it rest and come back, and you might be able to get something going with it. I definitely should have grabbed a vehicle. Yeah, we'll probably end up back with a sniper anyway, but we'll see. Actually, I need to be a sniper, don't I? Because it's not just recon. Like I need to be a sniper. I need to use snipers to unlock more snipers. So yeah, this is kind of redundant. Yeah, we'll use it for one life. Probably do a whole lot of nothing with it. See anybody? Wait, you can't climb up there? Where's the closest ladder? There's. What specs do your PC have? This PC is not the greatest. Once upon a time it was pretty good, but it's not there anymore. I'll have to look here shortly. It's either 12 or 8 RAM. I don't even know the graphics card in it. I think it's a 960. I'm not sure what the clock rate is for the CPU either. Jesus, dude. Heard him land from his parachute. Yeah, it's hard to get the video card these days. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That really nice one that came out, people are treating like a PS5 and Xbox Series X, where they just bought them up and then they're holding them to resale. It's really stupid, but it is what it is, unfortunately. The one I'm getting, I'm about to buy a new one. I literally, here in a couple weeks, I'm about to order it. That's a tank. Nope. Jump. About $1,200. So it's a pretty good one, but it's by no means like top of the line. Top of the line's like $2-3 grand nowadays. Probably even higher, honestly, for top of the line. But for above average, you're probably looking at $2-3 grand. Okay, this gun kind of slaps. Hardcore, that is. Okay. Video cards are less bad to get now. See, that's what I'm hearing. Like, the one I'm getting is $1,200 and it's a pre-built. So, like, which nowadays, that's what a lot of people are saying, is for the price point, pre-builts aren't even that bad. Just because I'm worried I'd spend that much money on something and then completely butcher it trying to build it. That's my main concern. Can we use the elevators on this one? Building here? No. Look like. Ain't coming, I hear it. Saw a parachute land. Ah, dude, why didn't it shoot? Dang it. I think I found a 1660 last year. Now trying 1080p. Nice. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone what the one I'm getting has in it. I saved it. Let's see here. And this isn't a done deal yet either. I'm gonna double check one more time before I fully commit to it. Where's it at? Let me just go to messages real quick with somebody specifically that I sent it to. Okay, so this one has let's see here. The specs on it. There we go. It's an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB. So again, you guys may know better than I do. what that means. The only downside to this is it's only got like a 512 gigabyte storage. So I'd want to buy an external hard drive at some point, but it's not bad.
Due east of where you are at, appears to be an enemy sniper.
Yeah, you guys would know better than me if that's actually a good graphics card or not. Oh, what's happening?
Victor, we just lost objective Delta.
I've been having that happen a lot lately here too, so probably gonna need to get a new keyboard and mouse with it too. The mouse is fine right now, but keyboard's been bugging out on me. Oh, hello.
I spotted an enemy chopper just east of your location.
Ah, got him. That's funny. Still losing it. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, it's got an Intel. I'm just gonna read the whole thing to you guys. ABS is the brand. Series Master Model ALI 526. It's an Intel Core i7, 2.9 gigahertz. Processor is a 64-bit, 8-core. Memory is 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 512 gigabyte storage. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 graphics. So, I mean, it should be able to handle just about anything that I'm needing to do. For its price point is like the best one I could find. I ain't making it to you. Don't do it to me. God dang it. Fine SSD, yeah. For sure, for sure. It won't be in a right away thing because like the main things I'm gonna be playing are Battlefield, Halo, and Age of Empires 4 when it comes out. So like that's about all I'm gonna have installed on it anyway. Outside of like, you know, OBS and Vegas and all that stuff.
Objective Alpha is neutralized. We now have control of Objective Alpha. I spotted a hostile helicopter just east of your location. Objective Delta has just been lost.
That's tank. LAV. LAV's coming, and he is pissed. Bad idea. Need to drive some.
Objective Alpha is lost.
Balls deep. God dang it, dude! I knew it. Ugh. Going to bed. Good night. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate the subscribe, and like I said, my stream schedule. This is an off stream. I usually don't stream on Sunday nights. Is Saturday nights, Friday night, Saturday night, and Monday nights at 10:30, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. So I'm not sure what time zone you're in. Oh, I did not mean to hit hide on that. I meant to hit show. There's some things that it asked me to review that are so stupid. But yeah, kill some guys for you, absolutely. And good luck, appreciate it. But it is Friday night, Saturday nights, and Monday nights at 10:30, 11:30 Eastern. And then you'll probably catch me on pretty much any Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, as long as I don't have any plans going on early in the morning at like 8, 9 a.m. Eastern, 7, 8 a.m. Central. It just depends what time I wake up. And are you freaking kidding me, dude? And so appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you join for some more. So see you in the next one. Appreciate it, man. The tank gone now too. Yep, of course. No, it's right here. Nope, deploy point lost. Here we go, boys. Hit him, dude. Who's lighting us up? How do you expect me to counter anything, man? You just keep pulling us away from it. Yeah, I'm out. I killed teammate. Who did I kill? Don't worry if I see you on much. Appreciate it. See you, man. Get you some rest. Appreciate you for tuning in, hanging out, being interactive. Makes the streams a lot more enjoyable for me when there's people in chat hanging out. I better look over here. Yep. There we go. Ah, behind. Dang it. And in 5, not near as bad. Oh, we got our hand player. Yep. But we'll switch back to our sniper rifle. Go. What a spawn for C. Good lord. Not even close to being C. Chopper's clearing us all out right here. Okay. Is this my same spawn beacon? Been here the whole time? That is hilarious.
We've just neutralized objective Alpha. Enemy AT soldier north of your position.
T-Oaks. The motion sensor, I think. Should've been good. Alright. Where are you at? He's like right in front of us. There's a tank somewhere too I'm not seeing.
Have just neutralized objective Charlie. I'm on the hostile machine gunner just north of your location. Okay, we have taken control of objective Charlie. We've just neutralized objective Charlie. Got enemy over here, soldier. Move back. We've just neutralized objective Alpha. Don't go over there. We need you here, soldier.
Oh no! Oh god. Toxic? What's toxic? Welcome to the stream though. For those of you just tuning in, I'm about 3 weeks into keyboard and mouse. I'm not by no means used to it yet. Oh, I think we got a tank up here. Yeah. Did that make him kill his teammate? Ah, no he didn't. Okay. What was toxic? Oh, me being at their spawn? Is that what you're talking about? That's because I was right here at A. I literally walked outside here, and I ran this way, and then that helicopter happened to land right next to me, so I figured I'd try stealing it, but you saw how that went. Oh, that should have been a hit. That should have been too. Well, we're getting there. 11 and 10. Our flag back, maybe. Who killed me? You sneaking behind me? Oh, Reflex? Yeah, probably. He's probably in there with me. He destroyed the spawn beacon. I don't hear it beeping no more. No, it's still there. Where coming from, man? Was you around to elaborate what you meant by toxic? I feel like it was because I was at the spawn. Very possible. That dude was about to shoot me. I'm getting shot from behind. I'm dead. I have no idea who's shooting me and from where. Alright. I'll take the free points all game to keep recapturing this. I mean, that's fine. Don't. We're actually losing it. Back to be up top. Ooh. Thank you, sir. Oh, hello. Ah. You're smart, you wouldn't destroy that. That's free kills right there. They finally caught on to it. That's been there like the whole game. Ooh, that's a tank, that's a tank, that's a tank. From where? Come on now. On ground level, I don't want to be over there. About to take CVAC, that's where I want to be at. No? We're gonna get it? No, we are losing that fast. Good lord, there's literally not a spawn. I'll spawn at E and see if I can try to snipe towards C soon. Guys all over it, yet simultaneously I can't see anybody. Hello. Of course. Bro, this EMR guy, dude, he's killed me like... Oh, no, that's somebody else. It says he's only killed me once. They have another guy with the EMR that's killed me like 3 times. I thought that was an enemy. Lost Echo? That's this way. Anyone else? Oh, hello, hello, hello. Bro, what? 69? What, I only hit him twice? Did we lose that whole point? Guy's a good pilot, but I have no idea what his goals are right now. I feel like that was a matter of time. Hey, we're about to win though. 7? That's not bad. Stay under long enough to not die. Come on, one more. Come on. There it is. I'll take it. 7th place. It's pretty good. I mean, obviously, not to people who have played this a long time, which, like, I know for myself, like, back in the day, like, that wasn't that great of a game, but, like, being on keyboard and mouse, still learning this, still learning what buttons do what, how to navigate my hands to, you know, my maneuver and stuff. We're looking a lot better. I'm actually really excited because I think I'm reaching the point where I should be able to commit to this permanently. Alright. Level we get to 21, 22. I hate that guy left. He joined and then I guess saw me crash the helicopter and bailed. Like, I really wish I knew what he meant by toxic. Only thing I can think of was because I was right at their spawn, which I agree with. I didn't realize I was that close to their spawn. That guy landed right in front of me. Like, I'm not just gonna not kill him. SRR-61. And then the helicopter, I just ran to steal it just because if I can figure out how to fly it and actually hold on to it, that's gonna be like a hit to them. So 21, almost 22. Be a hit to them because that's a whole vehicle that they're no longer gonna have because we have theirs. Like, that's a big advantage. But you guys saw how that went. Not very well. Have I unlocked any from like doing anything? And not promotion, but like tag collector. See, those aren't actual ones that like keep yeah. There's not, so we'll just keep rocking these. There it is. I don't know why I overlooked that. It makes sense to rock that with Iron Fist. Okay. Let's see here. Snipper rifles. I think this is gonna be our most kills now. M40. M48.5. 48, because this one only had 15, yeah. Not bad, 19 headshots. Show your longest? No. Be nice if it did. God, got a ways for you. Gotta get to how many kills? 40 times? I don't need a 40 times. That's a flashlight. I want the 20 times. I put 20 times on this? Or is it down here? 20 times. So you get that from Battle Pack. Gotcha. Well, hopefully we get it soon. Nonetheless, let's see here. We go for hour and 25. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it. It's 1 a.m. Daughter has a doctor's appointment in the morning at 10:30, so I'm gonna do a morning stream. I need to get up early and do it. So probably around 7 Central, 8 Eastern, around that window, and I'd be able to go 2.5 hours if I was able to do that. But so probably target 7:30, 8 o'clock. So 8:30, 9 o'clock for about an hour stream or so in the morning. So we'll see. Really depends on when I wake up. I'm really not tired right now, but like I said, if I go too late tonight, then there's no chance of me doing any in the morning. So, and then for sure, gonna see me tomorrow night, Monday night at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. So, thanks those of you who watched. J Crow, I think you're gone now, but I appreciate you subscribing, hanging out, being active. Zach, thanks for tuning in as well. If you're still watching, Zach, I don't know if you are or not. If you've got Battlefield 4 for PC, I have it on EA Play, so I don't know what you got yours on, but if you've got it, then hit me up sometime. We'll play. This is pretty much the only thing I've been streaming, building up, trying to get my fan base and community that's watching ready for Battlefield 2042, because that game to me looks like it's going to be taking over, especially with how low of a place Warzone is in right now, from everybody just absolutely hating it. You have yours on Origin. Is Origin still a thing? Because I feel like EA Play is what replaced that. Look. Did EA Play replace Origin? Yeah, Origin Access and EA Access will be merged and rebranded into EA Play. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, so Origin and EA Play are the same thing. I need to create a new account because for some dumb reason it still has my X Iron Fist 35X. You are the one individual who knows where the VGP came from, because it literally came from you. You're the one who showed me that you could upload clips from Black Ops 1, and that's literally what caused me to create my YouTube channel. So you have a big part in my YouTube even existing, because you're Pro Dreams VG, and I created the Iron Fist VGP. And so this X Iron Fist 35X name on here, that is ancient. So I'm probably going to create a new EA Play account for when Battlefield 2042 comes out, just to get Iron Fist VGP back on there so people can associate it with my YouTube again. It's what I am on everything else, on PlayStation, on Xbox. Everything is Iron Fist VGP, Twitter, all of it. So the throwback, yeah, for real, man. It's like 10 years ago at this point. Literally, I think it is close to 10 years ago. But alrighty, we'll have to play sometime here in the next few weeks, because I'm getting super hyped for 2042. Everything about it looks great. I don't want to overhype, but I genuinely don't remember the last time I was this excited for a game. It's been a while. It's been a very long time since a release was coming that I was this excited about. I can't remember what the last one was, honestly. I've been trying to remember, and I cannot for the life of me remember the release of a game that I've been this excited for since, like, I mean, all the way back in like the golden days of like Battlefield and Call of Duty coming out every year. I've just been busy the last 2 weeks doing progress on World of Warcraft. That just had a big release here recently, right? Something I never got into. I tried it for a while. The person who first gave me a PC, he literally gave me a gaming laptop that he no longer used, and the screen didn't even work on it. So we actually got in and removed the screen off of it, and I would use it almost like a tower and plug that into HDMI to a monitor. But that thing was on its last leg, and the new raid came out, so the race for the first for World First was happening. So like nobody had finished it yet. Gotcha. So I played. He specifically gave it to me so I could try out World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. I just said World at Warcraft. World of Warcraft, and I actually really enjoyed it. I had a really hard time with the controls because, again, I never used PC, keyboard and mouse, and so like there's a lot of like the key bindings that I was just having a hard time remembering and associating on there. But it was fun. I will give it that. But it wouldn't be that popular for this long if it wasn't. But God, it's an expensive game to get into. I mean, it may be a lot better now, where they probably have editions that have like every add-on that's ever came out. But the whole monthly membership and expensive price point to get into it, like I feel like I don't have enough free time to dedicate how much time I would want to put into a game like that. You probably would have enjoyed it more with a MMO mouse. I'm not sure what the difference is. What's the difference on that? That might be what I already have. Pull up OBS so you guys can see. So this is my mouse right now that I use. And then it's just got the standard clicks on top, and then it's got number pad to 12 on the side. So, yeah, that's what this is. That's what I use already. It's just it's the muscle memory of remembering to push the buttons on the side. That's the main thing. What's up, Sensei? You jumped in right as I was about to end the stream. Not ending it right this second. We're still talking, but yeah, I got this mouse from somebody who played it. The computer, everything was from somebody who played it, so it makes sense that I have one already. It comes in handy a lot because, like, for instance, in Battlefield, like, both switching weapons is on here. No, it's not your fault, man. I don't normally stream on Sunday nights. This was a completely random stream. Definitely you can catch me tomorrow night at 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern. I will be live. If not right then, it's like usually 20-30 minutes afterwards if I'm running behind or something like that, but it's there. But love the side buttons for shooters. I'm loving it because it's really helpful for swapping weapons and equipment. So like one, I can always hit one and go to my primary. I can hit 2 and go to secondary. 3 pulls out my first piece of equipment, and 4 pulls out my second piece of equipment. So that's been really helpful to get used to. I did have to adjust some stuff around because I was playing Halo on keyboard and mouse, and I was really getting into the aiming. We'll see you, Sensei. I was really getting into the aiming and getting used to it, but on that game and Minecraft, which is like the only other computer game I ever played, crouching is shift. So to me, when I started playing Battlefield, I was like, okay, crouching should be shift. I hit shift and I start sprinting. And I'm like, hold on a second. And then I look at my keybinds and it says shift is for sprinting and for holding breath during sniping. And I'm like, okay. I said, what can I change that to? If you were playing Master Chief Collection on PC, you got to use a controller. I was. I'm not sure why you have to. But let's see here. I mean, it worked fine. If you're talking about the few bugs that pop up on screen where it's telling you to push a controller button, you can pull up your settings and then like close them back out, and then it shifts itself over to the keyboard. But I did run into that where it wouldn't let me even get out of the chair at the beginning at first. But I got it. I pulled up the menu and pulled up settings, and then like looked, and like I would change a setting and then exit out, and it would fix it to tell me to push the actual keyboard button for it. It's just a little buggy. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out like what to do because I was like, I've already associated my mental memory. It feels way better on controller since the game was made for it, and aim is just super OP. Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe what I end up doing from Halo 5, we'll see. But I got used to a lot of it, and so I was trying to figure out like what am I going to crouch with, because shift has been crouch for me forever. So I was like, well, let me see what I can change sprint to. I started messing around with it. I'm like, honestly, sprint makes perfect sense being the shift button. Like, I don't know what else to put there. I was like, so where's crouch? And crouch was like X, and or toggle crouch was like X, and actual like crouch was C. And when I'm looking down at my thumb from the spacebar, the natural movement up for me is V, not C. C I have to kind of curl and jump way over to. And so what I did is I ended up changing, the only things I really changed is I changed crouch to V, and I changed toggle crouch to V, and then crouch and like hold crouch to C. So like when I let go, I stand back up. I don't really ever use that. And then shift is still sprint, but control under shift is prone. That's how I did that. So like I just slide my pinky down to prone, and then on F, I changed grenade from G to F, and melee from F to G, because I'm rarely ever going to use melee. So I made grenades F because I'm going to use those more often. And then obviously I left action as E and reload as R. Changing my scope is on T. Maybe something I change in the future, but I don't know what I would even change it to. I don't know what would be faster, leaving it on T or maybe changing it to B. Just for like changing my zoom and stuff like that. So can honestly not even have sprint bound on Minecraft, since you sprint if you double tap W. Exactly. And so like you just double tap it and say you sprint on Minecraft, and so crouch was always shift. And then I played Halo, and crouch was shift on it too. So I just thought, okay, keyboard and mouse, crouch is shift. That's just the way it works. And then I get to my first like legit AAA first person shooter, and crouch is sprint, or shift is sprint, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna take a minute to get used to. But we've gotten used to it, gotten a lot better at it, for sure. If you go back and watch my first stream of this like 2 weeks ago, oh my god, it's bad. Like I was barely moving around, I could hardly aim, missing everything. Compared to like my movements you see now, you see a lot of like, you know, sprint, going straight into a prone, or I'm getting shot at and I'll jump up, turn around, crouch and run, and sprint and slide, and prone out of the way, and being able to like zone in on guys real quick. I had one that I streamed. I don't know if it was this morning or last night, but oh my gosh, the guy came around the corner underneath me, and he started shooting at me, and I had a sniper, and I just turned and absolutely quick scoped the kid. And I was like, that. I mean, if that guy knew how new I was at keyboard and mouse, the amount of just getting dunked on that you would feel, it was bad. But nonetheless, though, we're grinding. I'm trying to learn it. I've been playing, like, if I haven't been, I have a Madden thing with some fantasy guys that I play, where like you get on and play. It's a franchise. You get on and play your weekly game. But other than that, this is all I've played, is just trying to get better with keyboard and mouse, even off stream. But that's one thing about Battlefield, why I love it so much, is I hate playing shooter solo. I can't stand it. I've never liked it. Call of Duty I can't stand. Battle Royales especially. I hate playing Battle Royale solo. I love Battle Royales, but I have to have teammates, because I feel like if you play for a solo game, even if you do the one thing that you're trying to do, which is win the game, I feel like you just did it for like 45 minutes, and then you're just like, alright, I'm done with that. Whereas like some people, they play it, spend forever in a game, win, and they're like, alright, let's get right back into it. I can't do that. Now if I'm with people, whole different story. I can go like freaking all night, where like game ends, alright, let's play another one, let's go. And it's a lot more fast paced, and I enjoy it. I don't get as bored with it. And multiplayer games, I can't play solo. They're just boring. Battlefield is the only exception to that. I have always been able to play Battlefield solo and had no issues with it at all. It's just such an enjoyable game that I just don't care. Like it's so fun. You cannot, like, by far my favorite FPS ever, and it always is. Now, I was a little bummed out with Battlefield 1 and 4, or 1 and 5, or V, because they were World War 1 and World War 2, and it's been done so many times, it's just not enjoyable anymore. And same with Call of Duty, this Vanguard or whatever it is coming out. Like, I've got literally zero interest in it at all. The 3 games I'm looking forward to this year are Battlefield 2042, Halo 5, and Age of Empires 4. That's literally it. That's why I'm buying a new PC, because all 3 of those I can get on that. The learning curve for keyboard and mouse is pretty steep, but once you finally get it down, it feels so rewarding. That's what it's feeling like right now. Like I feel and see myself getting better, and that feels really rewarding. I picked up BF1 on sale and played it a little bit. It was kind of fun, I guess. Well, I have Xbox Game Pass, and I believe because of that, it's free on here. So, like, let me look. Battlefield 1. Yeah, Battlefield 1 is part of EA Play. Battlefield 5 is part of EA Play. And so I have Game Pass for Xbox. It's just such a good deal. And so that's how I'm playing this right now. The premium edition of Battlefield 4 is part of EA Play too. So the one thing I liked about 5, I believe it was, I actually thought the Battle Royale on it was great. So I'm hoping that once, probably I'd say March, April, because they haven't said anything about it yet. I think it's just because they want to keep it under wraps and make it a big, like, hype release once people get into the game and they're loving it. And then they find out a Battle Royale is coming out for it. Or they're waiting till, like, it starts to die off and people don't really care that much about it anymore. I think Battlefield, the Firestorm, was a fantastic Battle Royale, but because it wasn't free to play, it just died. And so nobody really ever got to enjoy it for what it was, but it was actually a fantastic Battle Royale. It was once again the only Battle Royale I could play solo and just keep playing it. Like, I really enjoyed it. Game Pass is super great about it. It really is. There's so much on there that's virtually free, and if you get Xbox Ultimate, that comes with Live and Game Pass, like, you can't beat that. And I mean, half the games I play are, like, daily are because of that. Like, Madden, got it for free because of that. Battlefield 4 I'm playing right now, got it for free because of that. Because I have EA Play through it, there's a slight discount on Battlefield 2042, so I just need to create a new account so I can change my username. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I'm already, like, level 21 on Battlefield 4 here, and it's probably the main thing I'll be playing over the next 2 months until it comes out. So if you're gonna have a BR, you have to make it free to play, or you won't have an audience. So exactly, you really won't. I mean, at this point, no one cares about buying your game. It's like Halo, like, its multiplayer is going to be completely free, but its story's so dang good, I'm still going to pay for it. I don't know if I'll buy it right away, but depends how much my audience is enjoying Battlefield at that point. Like, if my audience grows quite a bit and we're like Battlefield every day kind of thing, then I don't know that I would buy, or I don't know, that may be a better reason to buy it, because then, like, my only streams on it aren't multiplayer, they're me going and playing the story, so we'll see. I also try not to limit myself. That's why I put variety on everything I do, because I can change at any point and the viewers aren't going to care. They're used to me switching it up. That's why I think that, honestly, that's a big reason why my channel has never, like, absolutely exploded, because that's such a hard thing to do, and it's a space that all streamers try to get to, is where you can play anything and your viewers still don't care. And so I've tried to make it so my channel, at least my dedicated watchers, are never surprised by anything I'm playing. Like, they see it pop up and they're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I've literally got Let's Plays on my account from, like, We Happy Few all the way to, like, freaking Halo and Call of Duty. Pokemon. Like, I've got everything on here. Battle Royales, Minecraft, I mean, Madden, some 2K. Literally, I play everything. It's just coming to hang out and watch somebody play, like, anything. That's kind of the vision I've always had for it. And it's hard, because it does limit what you can do and what you can accomplish. But once you get a fan, but what it does tell you, though, is those fans that subscribe are there for you and not the game. Like, that's one really cool part about it, though. So, but all right, man, I'll have to hit you up here soon. We'll try to get on here and play some. If you ever catch free time from World of Warcraft. If not, that's perfectly fine. I'll hit you up come Battlefield 2042. So, but appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you hanging out. Like I told the other guy, it makes the chat so much more. It makes the stream so much more enjoyable when somebody's here hanging out. I seen you. I jumped in randomly on Twitch. I need to set my notifications up, but like Twitch, I don't know what. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's something on my end, but I swear it doesn't matter if I'm on mobile. It does not matter if I'm on a computer. It does not matter if I'm on the Twitch app on the computer. It doesn't matter if I'm on a smart TV. If I'm connected to Wi-Fi. I swear I cannot watch Twitch without it buffering like crazy. Like, and it doesn't matter what internet I'm on, what device I'm on. I don't know what that deal is. Like, I have no idea. It's not as bad as like Twitter videos, obviously. Like, those are horrible. But like, is it just a Twitch thing? Like, I don't get it, because it's got to be a me thing. But like, to expand on that, Twitch notifications is something that like almost never pops up for me either. But I think that's a separate issue that I just need to sort out. But I seen you streaming it not that long ago, and I hopped in for a little bit. But I need to try and get on there and watch you some more. But yeah, I just came back to streaming like a month and a half ago after another 2-year break. But we're hopefully like actually back now. I'm in a really good place in life where moved back to Texas. Work's going a lot more smooth. The reason I quit last time is work got so bad to the point where I hated literally every aspect of my daily waking up and leaving for work and coming home, that I decided to go to school, and I didn't have time to stream and go to school. So I came back because everything changed. We moved. It was a lot more laid back. School was getting a little overwhelming and less important, I should say. Like, I kept trying to make it a priority, and it just kept not being one. And so that told me I needed to take a break on it for a while. Could be bad routing, to be honest. And see, I don't know. Like, I mean, I literally work for the company for internet. Like, my internet's set. Like, that's all good. It's all brand new cabling. The computers and stuff are all hardwired. And it's like, if I have it now, I can adjust whatever device I'm on. I've got a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 on 5G network now, or on my Wi-Fi. And if I adjust the quality down a notch, it's fine. But if I have it on the highest quality on anything, it just skips. I don't know why. But it's been a while, I mean a long while, since I actually tried to sit down and watch somebody on it. So maybe that's something that's been corrected now too. So I'm not sure. The one thing that Twitch definitely does a whole lot better than YouTube is having a section for like streaming and streamers. I think YouTube's got a way to go on that. It's like you can scroll over to the left and see like YouTube gaming, but if I click on that, it's just like a thing you can subscribe to, and then it tells you like your top live games. And so it's getting better, but like I don't think anybody ever even thinks to come to the screen. Like, honestly. Dang, what's the highest Battlefield right now? I feel like nobody's watching Battlefield. It's all good, that's gonna change. That's why I'm trying to get in and get those dedicated people watching it, just excited for 2042. Good lord. Which granted, it is 1:30 a.m., but Black Ops 3's got more viewers than whatever the highest Battlefield is. My... Here. Trying to find it. There's Battlefield 1 has 64 people watching it. I'm genuinely curious. I'm committed now, I gotta find it. Battlefield 4, how many people are watching it? Even Black Ops 4's got more viewers. Pretty bad. I'm pretty far down the list here and it's no longer loading anymore, so either I passed it or it doesn't go that low, which means somebody's searching for Battlefield 4. I'm probably one of the only people streaming it right now. Yeah, if you search Battlefield 4, which it could be biased. It could be biased because I am I'm on my own account, but when I search Battlefield 4, the third thing that pops up is my stream, so that's good. I mean, Get some traffic. Let's go pull everything back up here. Well, I'm glad everything is looking up for you now. Did you go to school for IT? Originally, I did. Not this time that I went back. It was years and years ago because, again, you know who I work for. I don't say who I work for on social media because of our social media policies. I don't associate myself with my place of work at all on the internet, literally even including Facebook. And you might see a couple pictures here and there of like me wearing a hat or something from them, but like even then, like I don't tell people who I work for. I just say it's an internet service provider, because they'll pay for your degree if it's related to a job that they offer. I did go for it at first, but I was just, again, my work environment became so bad when I was still in Kentucky that I didn't want anything to do with the company at all. And so I was just going to flat out, I literally took I stopped streaming. I made a video on here saying I was taking a break, didn't know if I was coming back or not. And I literally took a 2-week break, or not 2-week break, 2-week, like just sitting down, searching with myself, trying to figure out like, what do I want to do? And I actually ended up landing on environmental, and I was going to school for geoscience. I was going to try to become a geologist, specifically possibly petroleum, where I was moving to Texas. Pretty much just mapping underground, trying to locate where pockets of oil and stuff was for people in the, like that's where the money is down here. And I got a little over a year into it, but my problem I was running into, I was going to SNHU, which is great. I love its format, but it is very overwhelming for working full time. Is because it was 2 classes at a time, but they were 8 weeks classes. So like it was just go every single week. You had 1 or 2 chapters to knock out, and then 8 weeks later you were done with the classes, 2 of them, and then you moved on to the next. And so it was super fast paced, and it was really, really hard to stay committed to, because you had to do one of 3 things. So I have, at the time, you eliminate work because that's no choice. You have to do it. That's just the way it was. But at the time, you had spending time with family, doing schoolwork, and doing hobbies like playing games or watching movies, Netflix. I do a fantasy football podcast as well, so there's setting time aside for that. And so those are my 3 categories: spending time with family, hobbies, and school. I only had time to really do, if I did school, I can only do 2 out of these 3 things. And I am the kind of person where if I completely eliminate hobbies and I just spend time with my family and do school, I become miserable, and the only positive part of my life at that point was my family. Like, that was it. That was the only bright side of every day, because I hated work. Situation at work was horrible, and because of how much of my time it took up, it's the reason I was trying to go to school, and it's also the reason school is near impossible. So it's kind of a weird paradox. And so the only positive part of my day was my family. Like, that was it. And so when I wasn't spending time with them, I was doing school and I was working, and you get in this cycle where you're just absolutely miserable. So then I'd have times where I'd try to flip in hobbies, fantasy football podcast, playing some video games. But the one thing that I couldn't cut out was the amount of time I dedicated to school to get it done on time. And so what would end up getting hit by me trying to do hobbies was me spending time with family. And so I'd come home, be hanging out with family for maybe an hour or 2, and I'd go, either play some games, or I'd go record an episode of the fantasy football podcast, something like that. And then I'd go do schoolwork for the rest of the night. And so like that wasn't really enjoyable for me either, because I've got a 4-year-old that's about to be 5. I've got a 2-year-old that turns 3 in October, and I've got a baby that turns 1 in October. So and then a wife, obviously. So like I had to spend time with them too. Like, that such an important part, the most important part of my life. So couldn't cut that out either. So then what I ended up finding myself doing, because I was getting stir crazy, was I was making sure the family part was done and taken care of. And then I would try to balance the other two. I'd try to balance the hobbies and the school. And what ended up happening was I would get weeks behind in school, and I'd just play these catch-up games for like, all right, let me try to catch up. And I was requesting an extension on almost every single class, almost every single term. And I was always coming up with random, work was crazy, which it really was. At a time where like work was crazy. I got in a vehicle accident at one point where I was in like physical therapy for like 3 months. And so like the last thing I was worried about was doing it. I had times where like I just changed what I was doing at work. So like I had a lot of overtime. I'd have situations where I was on call at work. So like I was working 20 hours of overtime in a week, in a week at times. And so I really did have legitimate reasons, and that I would tell them, but eventually you run out and it just becomes your own procrastination. And so what I was running into was every single time it would come close to the end of a term, I was like, I need an extension, another week or two, try and get the rest of these classes done. And then I do as much as I can to pass with like a C or a B just to get credit for the class. And then finally it reached a point where we were moving, and I told them, I need to take this term off. And so, okay, we'll remove your classes. And then in the next term got there before I knew it, and I still wasn't ready. And I was like, I need to take this term off. Okay, we can do that. But for financial aid, you got to be committed for so long. And it got to the next term, and we were here now, and life was great. I'm back home. For me, Texas has always been my home. Work is so much more laid back here, doing the exact same job. I make more money now because of no state taxes, and just everything's so much more smooth. And like I started thinking to myself, I was like, honestly, I don't hate what I do that much anymore, because like I could see a vision of me like actually staying here, because I'm hitting 5 years this year, which is going to bump me up to 3 weeks of vacation. You get annual raises every year. They've got new situations where if I knock out some classes, I can get another 5% raise for literally doing nothing. And so I'm about to do that as well. If a supervisor spot opens up, I can try to get that too. And so I'm reaching the threshold where if I were to finish my degree, I don't know that I'd be making more money. I honestly would probably take a pay cut at first and then eventually make a whole lot more money, depending on what you're doing. But it's the field where like you need like 10 years of experience before you land those like Mac Daddy jobs that are paying you like $300,000 a year. And so I started thinking to myself, I was like, honestly, I don't think this is what I want to do, at least right now. If I land a supervisor job here in the next year or two, and it seems to have more free time to where I could like, take a look at it while I'm at work and stuff like that, and kind of multitask, then I may do it then, and go back to it just to have it there. But for the most part, with the free time opened up from not going to school anymore, I was like, I got to get back into streaming. This is the one thing that always brought me like a ton of joy. I love streaming. I love YouTube in general, but streaming made YouTube a lot more possible, because YouTube, just editing videos and stuff like that, took freaking ages. I hated doing it. Like my most popular videos are those Madden What If series, and literally from when I would draw up the idea, get all the stats and information I needed for it, make all this stuff in Photoshop, and record the video from Madden, and then throw it all together in an editor and then upload it from start to finish was an 8-hour process. And I was like, this is not sustainable. And so, but yeah, so long story short, I hated life. It literally reached the point where I hated every aspect of my life except my family. Like that was the only bright spot I had. I hated where I lived. I hated the job I had. I hated my day-to-day routines. The only positive in my life was my wife and my kids. That was the one thing I knew I had right, and I needed to figure out something else. And then now, so I quit streaming, and then I started school, so complete flip that. Life got a whole lot better. Things are looking way more up. I kind of backed off of school because I just kept procrastinating and couldn't make it a priority that I needed to. And so it's kind of unfair, especially to my advisor. Oh my gosh, every time that advisor would get with me, they're like, hey, just checking in. Do you need any help to get your classes? I see you're running behind and stuff like that. And it's always the same thing every time. Yeah, just life was crazy, trying to catch up at work and, everything. And it just really was. And so I ended up it's just unfair to them. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and withdraw, and I may rejoin one day, but we'll see. But long story short, that's why we're back streaming again, and definitely happy about it. I'm super stoked about it. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is YouTube took away my monetization. I don't do this for the donations and stuff like that, but it was nice being able to put ads on my videos and people having super chat if they wanted to donate just to donate. Like, that part was really cool. I think my best stream, I made like $120 in one stream. I had none come even close to that. It was usually like $5-6 every like 3-4 streams, if that. But I had one that was crazy, but they deemed my account inactive, which it was. It said if you're inactive for longer than 6 months. So I basically have to restart the being able to be qualified for it, which sucks because it's really difficult. Twitch is hard to get partnered on. This is crazy difficult because you have to have over 1,000 subscribers. I pretty much got lucky that I only lost like 80 while I was gone for 2 years, so that part's still a check mark. But here's the sucky part. In a 12-month period, you have to have 4,000 hours watched. Now, that does count any videos you put out, any stuff like that. So like you guys watching these streams, if I have 3 people watching and I stream for 2 hours, that's 6 hours towards that 4,000. So like I'm like chipping away at it, but I've been back for like almost 2 months now, and I'm only at like 120 hours. So it's like if you extrapolate that over 12, that's nowhere close. It's still like 2,500 hours short, and so if not more than that, it's probably closer to 3,000. And so it's a grind for sure, but I'd say it'll be a lot better if I start putting out, like, once Battlefield 2042 comes out, putting out like tutorial videos and stuff like that again, trying to be the first to put some content out, and usually the best way to get those views that explode. Tutorials seem to always be the best. So, but nonetheless, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all in the next one. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you in the morning. Hopefully, unless I wake up too late, but we should be good. So, bye.